In this video, we're going to discuss moving to the @ commands, and this is in the template. So the template is your HTML in your Angular project. As we can see in the code here, I've changed this from the old way of doing it to a new way of doing it with the @if and @else and @if. And then if we go down here, you see another if, another else, an if, and an else. Now this is all in the template. It's in the HTML. If we go over and look at this one, we see the same thing. Here's a for, so an @for. Now a for has a track property. It's a new thing that you've got to have in there. And up here you see there's the track, but then here's this index. So let I equal index. Index is, they added a $sign in front of it. It just used to just say let I equals index, not $index. So let's take a quick look at the changes. The changes for the ng container, ng4, this is how I used to do it, and this is what I'm going to switch to because I think this is a little easier to read. I know it's still a container, or it seems to be a container. This is the new way of doing it here, and it's tracking. The tracking means that this is what the for is watching, and then here's my let I. So if you'll notice, let I equals index over here. Over here, the only change is a $sign in front of index. And then this gets curly braces around it instead of the tags. Everything else is the same in here. Down here is another if. It doesn't have the index. I'm sorry, this is another for. It doesn't have the index in it. And so in this one, it's just a little easier to read, I think. So it makes it stand out. You know that this is a for loop. Over here, you see it's a container, but you have to look in here to see if it's a for. And let's go take a look. Now, when we do that, we also have to remove these out of your imports, and you import here and the imports in here. That's needed. If you don't do that, you're going to have a problem. Now let's look at the if. Let's see, I had several ifs going on here. Okay. What I had to do here is I needed to get this out of here and put it up here. So this tells me I have an if and another if and an else. So this tells me this is conditional, either this one or this one. Here I had to have a not and without the not. So I just did it here at this one place, and that's all we have to do. So it makes it a little easier to follow and to read, I think, to do it this new way. Now this is, if you go down here further, by the way, what I'm doing here is I haven't checked these in to GitHub yet, but I've committed them locally. So what I'm doing is just showing you using the Git panel at the bottom. This is in WebStorm. This is another thing I like about WebStorm, is it allows you to go back and look at. So here's a change I had to do. I had forgotten to take that out. And if you go look at this one, so here's ng if, here's just @if. And this just makes it a little easier to read. In my opinion, this is a little easier to work with. It's up to you if you want to stay with the ngIf you can continue doing that. You can mix them. I would recommend not mixing things, but on large projects, you're going to have to mix for a while until you can get everything phased out. Just in your code reviews, just make sure everybody's using the if that's the way you decide to go. You want to make sure that your whole team is consistent and everybody is doing the same thing and has the same goal. Otherwise, you could have a mess to deal with. I hope this video has helped you. Please like and subscribe, and we will continue to make more videos. Thank you.